Alright y'all, so today I'm bringing you another holiday recipe. I am bringing you some stuffing, some dressing, however you want to call it. That's what we're bringing you today. For this, I'm using some sourdough bread. You don't have to use sourdough, use your favorite bread. I prefer sourdough. But the key is just make sure we'll have enough bread to make 12 cups of essentially croutons. Dried out breadcrumbs. But use any kind of bread. I'm using sourdough. We got some celery, just the stalks, some onion. Okay, for seasonings we have some oregano, some parsley, some basil, and I am using a chicken broth. If you want to use a veggie broth, go ahead and use a veggie broth, but I'm using a chicken broth. So first things first, we got to get all our bread cut up and get it drying out. So let's do that. Alright y'all, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and just cube up our bread the best we can. If there's any really big piece, just go ahead and split it apart. Now we've gone ahead and preheated our oven to 200 degrees, so we're going to throw our bread cubes now on a cookie sheet. Then we're just going to spread it around, make an even layer. We can get some more on this cookie sheet, so I'll cut up some more and get it on this cookie sheet. So hold on one second. Alright, as y'all can see, our cookie sheet is full. I got a couple cookie sheets, so this will go a little faster. But we got our oven preheated to 200 degrees. We're going to go ahead and throw this in there for 20 to 30 minutes until these chunks of bread are dried out. At that point, I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, so while that's in the oven, we're going to take our celery. We're just going to go ahead and thinly slice this up. We want about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of celery. Then we're also going to take an onion, or 2 depending on what size you have. So we want another 1.5 cups to 2 cups of onion. We're just dicing this onion up. Alright y'all, so we have our onion and our celery in here. We're just kind of eyeballing how much it is. You just need that 1.5 cups to 2 cups, however much or however little celery you want. But let's go ahead and go over to a stock pot on the stove. Okay. Alright y'all, so something I forgot on the ingredient list is a stick of butter. I'm just gonna go ahead, drop that in. We need that to melt. So once our butter's melted, or mostly melted, we're gonna go ahead and drop in our celery and our onion. Now we're just cooking this until it softens up. We don't want to brown them, we just want them softened up. Alright y'all, so once everything started to soften, we're going to add in 2 cups of our chicken broth. We're also going to go ahead, in this bowl we have 2 tablespoons of parsley, 2 tablespoons of oregano, and 2 tablespoons of basil. So 2 tablespoons of all 3 seasonings we have. Just equal way around the board. Now we're going to go ahead and get this all stirred in. Now we're going to bring this to a simmer for about 10 minutes. Once we're going to let this come to a simmer and simmer it for about 10 minutes. That way all that all those seasonings, since we're using dry herbs, will moisten up and break down into our broth. And since our onion cooks faster than our celery, it'll also give our celery more time to soften up and become even more cooked. Alright y'all, so we cut our heat off. It's been 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and add 3 more cups of chicken broth to our stock here. Give that a mix. We've removed it from heat. Now we're gonna set this to the side and move on to the next step. I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, so we have about 10 cups of breadcrumbs here, and we're just gonna just a little bit at a time, add in our broth and mix it up. We want to do just enough to soften our bread, but not enough to make it soggy. We didn't use all of our broth, but that's okay. So now we have a casserole dish. We're just going to go ahead and spoon all of our stuffing into our casserole dish. I'm going to even it out. Now what we're going to do, we have our oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to cover this. We're going to put it in our oven at 350 degrees, leave it in there for 30 minutes, pull off the cover, and cook it for another 10. So 40 minutes in total. 30 with a cover, 10 without a cover. So I'll bring you back when mine is done. Alright y'all, it's come out of the oven. It's ready to go for our holiday meal, or maybe you just made this for something else. But anyways, if you like this video, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button down below, especially since I see that only 8% of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you're one of that 92% that's not, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, keep on cooking on.